What's up everyone, Coach Nate here to walk you through Stay at Home Workout B. We're going to start off with our jump rope series for 3 minutes straight. If you do not have a jump rope, you can pretend to have one. For 1 minute, we're going to do 2 feet hops, then go right into left and right foot hops for 30 seconds each. And we're going to finish off with boxer skips for 1 minute. If you cannot do boxer skips, just hop on 1 foot twice, then switch. Next is squats with the basketball. You want to make sure we get a good deep range of motion. Get your elbows to about your knees. Next we have leg swings. You can use a chair or the wall. Get 10 side to side, 10 front to back for 40 total. Now we go right into our hip flexor stretch. Make sure you sink your hips in to get a good stretch on your hips, keeping your knee above your toe. We're gonna finish up our warm up with form shooting for 20 reps. For it to count as a rep, the ball must go directly above your face, come right back down. Now we're gonna move along to our defense and agility with our first drill, the defensive stance with quick feet. We're gonna hold for 10 seconds in a defensive stance, then go right into quick feet for 10 seconds. This is your first set. Now second set, hold for 10 seconds, maintaining good defensive stance, then quick feet for 10 seconds. You're gonna repeat the same thing for your third set. Next is defensive slides for 10 seconds. You wanna get as many as possible while maintaining a good defensive stance while sliding. To finish off our defense and agility, we're gonna do the closeout drill. We're gonna sprint to the cone, close out, back pedal to defensive slides to both cones, sprint back, close out, that equals 1 rep. All right, now we're in our 2-ball pound series. We're gonna do 30, 20, 10, all continuous. We're doing 30 at the waist, 30 at the knees, 30 at the ankles, then repeating back up at 20 at the waist, 20 at the knees, 20 at the ankles, and then 10, 10, 10, and that is your first set. Next is the 2-ball in and out. You may choose to do them either direction, as shown on the screen. Next is our stationary between behind pound. So what you want to do is go between the legs, then instantly behind your back into a pound dribble. You're going to want to do 10 each side. So pound between behind, pound between behind. So now we're going to take it up another level with the stationary cross between behind. We're going to perform a crossover between the legs, behind the back, right into another crossover between the legs, behind the back, until we get to 10. Next is the moving cross between behind. Key here is you want to make sure you have a good base while moving forward. Distance is approximately from the baseline to free throw line and back. Moving on to game time handles now. We're going to add a counter move to our moves from workout A with the in and out with crossover at the cone. So you're going to perform an in and out into a cross. So hard in and out, sail the crossover into a 1 dribble pull up. Next, we're gonna add a step back with our Iverson cross. So we're gonna come up to the cone, sail hard the Iverson cross. As soon as that right foot comes across the frame, we're gonna plant it and hit a step back. And as soon as that foot hits, we're gonna dribble at the same exact time. So once that foot comes across, dribble, step, push back into a step back. Next, we're adding a step back to our cross jab. So we're gonna cross over, jab the opposite direction. As soon as that foot comes across the frame, we're gonna push off into a step back. Now with this one, we don't necessarily have to dribble on that step. So we're gonna cross, jab. As soon as that foot comes across, plant it hard, gather into a shot fake. Our first footwork drill is the basic 3 turns with shot fake. Key here is to make sure to turn the entire body. It's easy that we can just turn the waist, but we want to make sure we turn our entire body each direction and finish with a shot fake. Next we have between both legs with the shot fake. So key here is you want to make sure to get some rhythm. Go slow if you need to at first, but the key is to speed up and challenge yourself into a quick shot fake. Next, we are adding the step back to the Austin River jab. We want to make sure that we plant hard into a step back. So jab the defender off you, jab to shift them, create some space, pump fake, let them bite, sweep into a step back. Same thing going the other way. Your right foot's now the pivot foot into a step back. So jab, jab hard to sell it, going baseline, shot, step back. Next, we're gonna add a step back with the Kobe shimmy. So we're gonna jab hard, we're gonna pump fake, we're gonna shimmy twice. As soon as that foot hits the ground, we're gonna push back into a shot fake. Here we are, jab, shot fake, shimmy twice, bring that foot across frame, plant into a step back. Again, we're gonna add a step back to our inside pivot sweep. So bring that inside foot through, sweep. As soon as that foot hits the ground, plant into a step back into a shot fake. So sweep, foot comes across frame, plants into a step back. Finally, we're gonna add the step back to our outside pivot sweep. So we're gonna bring that outside foot, sweep hard, bring the right foot across frame. As soon as that right foot hits the ground, we're gonna push off into a step back. So now the right foot's the pivot, sweep, left foot plants into a step back.